Hey, we should host another group build sponsored by the podcast.
Sure, but it needs to be a race car this time.
Yeah, something that can race on asphalt or dirt.
And night and different types of weather. That would be pretty cool.
And can fly.
Wait, what?
What you talking about, BG?
Hey, I got it. Rally cars.
Yes.
What date should we run the build for?
How about January 31st? It can start and go to December 31st. That's a good amount of time.
Sure, I can work with that.
Okay, but I gotta say, I'm a little concerned about the defying gravity thing. I haven't had much luck in that lately.
Join the Scale Model Car Podcast 2025 Rally Cool Rally Car Group Build and build that rally car model kit that's been sitting on your shelf ever since you brought it home from the hobby store and said, I'm gonna build that one day, because now is your chance.
Well, hello, my fellow car modelers. How are you doing today? We are going to try something new, fairly new. It's come out within the past year. A new product from AK Interactive. They have these really neat, heard a lot of great stuff, real colors, paint markers. I picked up from Andy's Hobby Headquarters the 3 colors that are metal colors. We've got the aluminum, we have a dark aluminum, and we have gunmetal. So far, that's the only metal colors they've come out with. And we're going to try them out on this transmission of my USAC build. Yeah, we're down to the wire, but I'm working on it. My little Hemi right here. We're going to give it a shot. So let's get on with this. Let's take a look. I got a quick opportunity before these came out. Andy got some test ones. He let me play around with a few parts, and I was really impressed at how they laid out. And I did a video way back that I liked to paint with multiple different shades of metallizers using, back in the day, yeah, which they're going away, is the old Model Masters lacquer, as it was. It says airbrush only. They're metallizers, but I always brush painted them with very good results. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and paint this the way I usually do with brushes and the metallizers. I'm going to try it with these paint markers because they seem to self-level and really do a great job. And I always like to paint all the individual parts a different shade of a metal color or an aluminum type color or something, and so we've got 3 colors here to deal with. And I really do hope, if this is the first time I've ever used them, I bought these a while ago and I haven't done it until I was ready to use them on something and make this video. Everybody has been raving about it. If you haven't heard about it, these have been really taking the armor and aircraft end of our hobby by storm. They sell a complete kit with all kinds of colors, and they've been very popular. This is going to be kind of neat. Look at that. Look at that tip. So we're going to try with this one is the get it right. Were we ever going to find the color? Where is it? There. This is the gunmetal one. So let's try doing the center of the main box of the transmission. We're going to just do it with this and see how it covers. And this is not on the bare plastic. This has been primered with Duplicolor gray primer. And wow, it seems to flow pretty nice. And what's nice with that tip is we can get right in there and get to our, where we want our line to be. I can see how it, once I lay it down, it dries pretty quick and it's not streaking. It's really giving a good look. This will be the tricky side. A lot of detail here. See if we can get in there with this. I do miss my paint brushes because although this is kind of nice, it's actually working really good. Check this out. Right in there. I'm getting in there. And see where there's that separation I want to get. To where this is going to be a different color we'll pick. Another one of the colors. I'm going to go around this because I'm going to paint shift linkage cover. I'm going to paint that in a different color too. I like to have my contrast of the different parts. It gives it the look of separate pieces. But yeah, there we go. So the top doesn't really get seen, but I still like to give it a good painting. Oh, that was nice coverage. Very nice coverage. You can really see it there. Let's get you in focus. Super good coverage. All right, so that was the gunmetal. I'm going to go with the dark aluminum. So I'm going to hit all this bell housing and the clutch cover here, bell housing. This is going to get really tricky because I look under there. I got to get, we'll be testing with this point, I got to get down there without getting any on the orange. Ooh, that's hard to do. I think we'll be fine. You get along the bottom. Oh, that did really well. Just trying to go in the same direction, a nice quick streak across, less chance of having any streaks or anything. And if you can see, a little bit different shade of color there. Let's get right in here and get into that separation. I really have good control with these. I really like this. With that sharp point and getting there and kind of holding it, you know, because it's a pen and it's something that we are very used to doing, is writing with pens and stuff. It kind of makes it, and not having to dip into a, you know, dip your brush or deal with all that. This really is making this very easy. Let me try to get close here so you can see, getting to that separation piece. Oh, I hear you out there. Hey, your parting line. Well, first of all, you don't see that. Let me tell you something. If you ever looked at a casing, because they're cast like the way the model would be cast, but in aluminum or magnesium, and you're going to have parting lines on a transmission case. So that's why I don't get too nutty about that. Even down here, I took it off a bit, but you know, I don't worry so much about that, because if look at a real one. Sometimes you can let the parting lines work for your benefit. Oh yeah. It definitely makes it super easy. There we go. So we've got that. You can see the different shade. That's super cool. I'm liking that. So that was the dark aluminum. We're going to go with the aluminum. And this is all, you know, technically real time, I guess you could say. Never, I mean, without, not counting that test I did at Andy's, but we are doing this for the first time on my model at my bench. I didn't get something there. I'm going to have to come back with the first color. But boom. Yeah, it just flows really nice. Kind of rushed it because my paint on the engine block isn't totally set up, and I'm touching it and I feel stickiness, and that really sucks. And I'm trying to get close to the camera here so you can see it, but get all that detail, tons of detail. So here we can get all that covered. Wow. do you guys think? Let's see here. Let me do a few touches ups, and we're gonna take a close look at it. I'm gonna use this color, and I'm gonna put it on this cover. I definitely like how I can control it really good. Look at that. Got a few little touch-ups here and there I got to do with the first color. What was that we used? We used the dark aluminum in the center. Was that? No, it was the gunmetal. Good thing. Thank you for shouting that out. I heard you. I was just using gunmetal. I got confused. Just a couple of areas here. Yeah, I think we're looking really good there. Like it. I really do hope for some more colors. The 3 shades, I mean, they could be a little more different, but they're distinctive. But the one thing I would love to see them do a lot more options with the colors, because that really turned out nice. These are really cool. I'm liking them. And I need a replacement for my metallizers, and there's a few other options I've looked at that I want to try. I've tried some other ones and wasn't really pleased, but I've got to say, yeah, thumbs up on these. These are really good. I recommend them. Like I said, very popular. If your hobby shop, or your local hobby shop you get to go to, if you have one, a lot of them are also able to sell these all separate, but you can get them in a big case of all kinds of colors. And I did hear that if these things sold real well, AK was talking about possibly doing a set of just metal colors. I really, really hope so. I hope I can get this word out to AK Interactive. This is not enough. These are good, and we need more. We need more different, like get a titanium, get a magnesium, get a burnt metal, burnt iron, jet exhaust, and all that kind of stuff. Those are all great colors. Gives us different hues of different metals, so that when you do something like this and you can paint things separate and get that look of the parts are bolted together, they're separate metal pieces, you know, cast from different metals. There's always a different coloration when you have parts put together. And this really worked. I will definitely be using these. I'm extremely happy with the results. I've been dying to try this out. And as it dries up, and these, I do not know, they're acting like lacquers, but it doesn't say. I don't know. From what I understand, most of the time, their colors are in acrylic. But this is not acting like an acrylic to me. It says it's acrylic marker for modeling, matte finish, fast dry, waterproof. So it's not a water-based acrylic. So it is probably this probably could explode.
What? No.
I'm kidding, okay? Jeez. Anyways, highly recommend them. Go check them out. If you like doing what I like doing, if you like doing things like that, where you're going to go ahead and hand paint, which I love, and what's really great is I'll use it here on these pieces, like right now, just for fun. Let's go for it. I'll take the dark aluminum, and I'm just going to hit right there, go across that. That's going against black. Oh, it's so easy to paint. I love it. I like all these steering components to be colors like this, you know. I like to use the different metallizer colors for all the different steering components and everything. Wow, yeah. I can get in there with that point and get where I want it to be. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. That's going to dress up that front end a little better. And even you can like hit little bolts too, just to see what it looks like. Oh, look at that. I just did that little bolt right there. A small tiny bolt right there. That is awesome. So yeah, we can do a lot of things with that tip is incredible. Get a good look at that. Look at that tip. Wow. Super impressed now if you're doing all your little tiny bolt detail on your model. And that's something, I love hand painting detail like that. And these will do the job. I might even look into the other colors for other things. That's pretty cool. We'll have to experiment. I'm going to play around. I just got an idea. I'm not going to say it right now, but I just got an idea with how these work. Some really cool things that can be done with our model cars. So, there you go. Your AK real colors markers. Aluminum, dark aluminum, gunmetal. AK out there listening, please, please, please make some different colors. I say yes to these, big time. All right, all. Well, this was a lot of fun. Why do we get so particular with painting our model cars like this? All detailed, nutty. 'Cause it's fun. Here's the producers.